Yeah, I thought all Star Wars was sextuple banned. Yes, but phones are also triple banned. These are the rules.
And that's the thing, too. Wander will look at his phone in the midst of us playing a game during cutscenes.
Sometimes, yeah. So, part of it is, I run into this problem where I record for very long hours without a break. Like, when you worked at Joanne Fabrics,
yeah,
you would
you
would have at least a 15-minute break every couple hours and a half-hour break for lunch, yeah?
I only received in a long day.
I guess it depends on how long you were working, too.
1 or 2 breaks, yeah. But I was in a room alone. I would very rarely have the same break as other people at the workplace.
Okay.
I would talk to the ones that were there.
Well, how long was your workday?
It really varied. It depended on how much they'd schedule you for, but usually it was like 6.
Yeah, so by the end of a 6-hour shift, you were pretty much ready to go home, right? You were starting to check out, not as attentive, not as... Maybe you were, but like you didn't want to be.
But what about it?
Well,
I most definitely wouldn't have a phone on me.
no. And it would be difficult for you to, check it without getting in trouble. But from my perspective...
Did we even record any of the bits about us talking about smartphones and how everyone has their nose in them all the time?
No, but I feel like this is kind of still relevant. Seeing as you were talking about me checking it during cutscenes.
Well, because it was an extension of the conversation we were having before.
Yeah, but people can get the context, mostly. But so, from my perspective, sometimes just looking away for a little while, like during a cutscene, I'm still listening and I'm still getting the main meat of, like, what's going on. I just am not looking at the anime faces looking shocked at things.
I think the problem is, though, I'm finding it too easy to look away very briefly when I could be working consistently for a couple hours. Especially if you work on a computer all the time.
Shulk!
Fiora! What's wrong?
Sorry. My body feels a bit strange. I think I just need to rest. I'm sorry.
It's okay. We can take a break here.
I hope she doesn't need to recharge or something. How much of her has become mechanical?
I wonder what happened after the fortress. Where did the others all end up? The Monado's light is fluctuating. That Mechon really messed it up. But still, I have to protect Fiora.
Shulk. Can't you sleep?
Sorry. Did I wake you?
No, it's okay. I slept really well.
You want to eat? You must be hungry.
No thanks, but I'd like some water.
Okay. You should eat, even if you're not hungry. You need to get your strength back.
No, I'm fine. This body has its uses. I never need to eat. I never get hungry. I just run on water. Don't worry. I prefer my old body, but this one has some advantages. Shulk, You can leave me. It's okay.
What?
I mean, look at me, Shulk. This body is a Mechon body, so I should live here on Mechonis. This is where I belong.
You don't have to do that.
The Fiora you knew is dead. Just think of it like that. It's for the best.
But I can see it's not true. I mean, you're right here. I'll never forget how I felt when I thought I'd lost you back at the colony. I should have done something. I thought if only I had the power to save you.
Shulk.
No. No more regrets. I will protect you. Besides, there's someone else inside your head. We can't leave her there.
I guess not.
Mechon! No! Not now!
Shulk! Let me...
Fiora! Right. Come on, Monado. Don't let me down.
The Monado bends to your will.
No! I won't let you take her from me! This time, I will protect Fiora! Yes! The Monado's light! I can do this!
Oh, good. I have not changed his equipment in some time. And I should probably do so.
Mm-hmm.
Before he gets absolutely skunked. Let's see. Lead defense, aura heal. He doesn't use auras, though. I don't know if we care too much about some of these things. Nope. Let's do most recent.
I can't believe that she only runs off of water.
I
think that they also have to run off of ether. Isn't that what the Mechonis do?
maybe, probably.
Or the Mechons?
Yeah, but maybe she just actively absorbs that sort of thing.
I don't know. I thought it was something that they had to devour or be fed.
Who knows?
So the problem with her going back to Bionis is that she would either have to feed off of other organisms. I mean, then again, the Homs and the other inhabitants of Bionis feed off of each other in a physical manner.
Yeah.
But I don't really know. She would probably just have to devour ether, whether it be from the rivers of ether or it be from someone that she's killed. I don't know.
She turns into a vampire. That is possible.
Except, I don't really think you can partially drain a person
Wow, that destroyed them.
of their ether. It seems like people burst into ether upon death, right? Or they have to be recommitted to the Bionis.
I don't know. I'm sure they'd be able to figure it out.
The Monado. It worked, but I feel worse than before. Whatever he did to the Monado is... What's that sound? No! We're surrounded!
Wait, they fell too?
I mean, the whole platform was falling, so...
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Ooh.
How did anyone survive?
Where are we?
You're up then.
Sharla! What happened to us?
I don't know. I've only just come round.
Where are the others?
I look for them, but they're nowhere to be seen.
Oh.
Reyn, thanks.
Huh?
For protecting me back there.
Yeah. It got rough, but at least you got out safe.
What is it?
Look at me. I'm useless. Can't even keep a promise. I promised Fiora I'd look after Shulk. Stupid.
You promised to protect the guy who protects you. Am I missing something?
In the old days, Shulk was kind of frail. You know, like a little bunniv that gets bossed around by the other colony animals. It was me who used to be there, to save him. That's why I promised Fiora. But now look at me.
Reyn.
He's stronger now. And not just because he's got the Monado. I've done all I can to help him. He doesn't need me.
That's not the Reyn I know. Do you remember Colony 6?
Yeah?
The Mechon were always on the doorstep of our home, the colony. Thinking about it, I realized they were after the ether underneath it.
Yeah, I suppose so. If they could stockpile energy from there, they could get to any part of Bionis.
The Colony 6 Defense Force suffered its fair share of pain. And not just physical. Friends and family. Alive one day, gone the next. It all became so normal. You end up wondering how you can possibly make a difference when war is so futile. I'm not the only one who felt like that sometimes. But nobody ever gave up. And you know why?
Because you were strong?
We had no choice but to be strong. Everybody had someone to protect. The moment you looked away, you'd lose everyone you loved. So we had to keep looking straight ahead. We couldn't stop fighting.
Man, that's tough. Puts my problems into perspective. I suppose I should get back to being Reyn.
Don't go doubting yourself, even if things get tough.
You're right. There'll be plenty of time to stare at my feet when I'm old and crooked. Get it?
I get it. So now what?
We go looking for Shulk and Fiora. I might be like a third wheel, but I can still lug around the heavy stuff.
Finally! That's the Reyn I know.
Back there, were you talking about that guy Gaddo?
Not just about him. Why do you ask?
Oh, nothing. Just, you know, seems like tough competition for a guy like me.
Reyn.
Reyn.
Ooh.
Do you think Shulk and the others are okay?
Of course they are. They wouldn't die from something like that.
Back to your old self, I see. Right, we better get looking.
All aboard.
It's Reyn time.
It's Reyn time.
Oh, is he smelling his armpits?
Yeah, maybe.
It was weird, though, when Sharla spoke of Godot. She seemed to refer to him as a kind of protector for her and her brother, and then eventually they had gotten engaged. But then he stayed behind in Colony 6 when the Mechon were invading, and it's likely that he's been taken by the Mechon, if not consumed or killed or turned into a faced Mechon.
Yeah.
It's just odd because the first thing she says to Reyn when she meets him is, "Oh, you remind me of Godot." And then he's, I suppose, holding a candle to the fact that he may have a chance with her, but it's so weird to to talk with someone about a potentially dead ex-betrothed individual, and you would think that Sharla would have been sad or even offended, but she just laughs at him?
Maybe she's just given up on Gado.
But did she really love him that much to begin with?
She said he was more of like a father figure, so maybe, yeah, she was more attached to him just in general. But now that she is separate from him, it's kind of more of a...
But then why get engaged?
Maybe you don't have a choice much? I mean, considering people are dying left and right, the idea of good enough is probably acceptable.
You mean he may have been one of the few eligible men?
Yeah, few eligible men that could hold himself in combat and probably had decent survival chances. And, you know, was good to her little brother, which makes him a potentially decent, you know, spouse, even if, you know, she doesn't have immediate feelings for him.
What's that sound?
Someone's in a fight. Up ahead. Shulk!
Reyn!
I got your back! We'll turn them into scrap!
Right!
You know, I just realized Reyn has like a reverse mullet. Where he's got, you know, fairly even shortish length hair, except for in the front.
Yeah, he has the
So
long
he has
bangs
uber bangs.
He has the long bangs that swoop back behind his ears.
That's amusing.
Well, you also sometimes have characters that have those, but they just hang down in the front.
Yeah, I know. I just like, I was looking at it and I'm like, why? He has some like wild bangs going on. Poor Reyn.
Good to see you. I knew you'd make it, Shulk.
Thanks to you.
Reyn! Reyn, it's you!
Fiora! She remembers us.
Yeah, she's been through a lot.
I can see. Wow.
That's awkward.
I know they're just supposed to be looking at her mechanical body, but still.
If only we could find Dunban.
Yeah, he'll be blubbering at the sight of us.
I don't think he'd ever cry in front of you two.
So he does cry?
When no one's watching.
Yep. He's always been like that. He's a big softie, but he hates anyone seeing it.
I never knew.
Nope, I don't believe it.
Take it easy.
I'm okay. I want to see my brother. Let's go, Shulk.
If you can't walk, I'll carry you.
I'm much heavier now.
I've been pumping my guns.
I can see. Reyn, you really looked after Shulk for me.
I wanted to, but it feels more like he's the one who's been protecting me.
That's not true.
It's okay. I know it, you know it. I'm not here to protect you anymore.
But you are here for something.
Yeah. What I did just now. It don't matter how strong you get, you ain't got eyes in the back of your head. So I've got your back.
Reyn, you...
Reyn, you're like a whole new person.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, it's good you've become so dependable.
Was I that undependable before?
Take it as a compliment.
Ha! You haven't changed a bit. What would we do without you?
Right, let's go. You want to see my brother cry, don't you?
Yeah, wouldn't miss it.
Let's see. Let's see if we can operate without Sharla. Alternatively.
Wait, you can use Fiora?
Yeah, I can use Fiora. Can I change her equipment yet? Do we have some skins? Nope.
Maybe we'll have to acquire new armor from the later game.
Alright. Also, thank you, Royal Dirt, for the 200 bits. Just dropping by. Let's see. How's your day been? This. Ever since I started playing, oh shoot, Hard Space Shipbreakers, I haven't really done a whole lot else. I tried to help Shell set up some stuff in Illustrator. But ultimately, that was her thing. And then I got distracted playing this, because it's good. Let's see. Can Fiora still have children, or will Shulk have to build a child? These are questions.
I think she's mechanical from the neck down.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I was even wondering if... the thing is, they seem to preserve their hair and their faces. But even with Mumkar, pretty much from the neck down, it looked like everything was mechanical.
Yep.
Oh, hey. Dunban is supposed to find that there.
Well, not necessarily.
Ah.
They just show those regardless.
Does it randomize which character says that line, or...
You know, I wish I knew.
That's cool, so she dual wield swords.
Yeah, she's actually a decent, she is like a perfect replacement for Shulk. If you're not fighting Mechon.
Mm-hmm.
A warning lamp. What's this thing? Rado Upa.
Wait, a what?
Rado Upa.
Oh, it's a tiny little angler creature.
Big beam attack. Oh, that works. And now we abuse it. Die, thing.
Did I vanquish it? Yes, it did.
Yep. Yeah, because we're on casual mode, we don't have to worry about things being higher level. Apparently, like, the level disparity matters intensely in this game. That, like, effectively, whatever math this game does specifically for... Oh, this is actually
Affluent Valeth?
Apparently. But whatever math this game does for, sorry, brain. Always distracted. The math that this game does for, like, stats and damage and so on and so forth heavily takes into account.
Yeah. Level disparities.
Yeah.
But don't most games do that?
Kind of, but, like, in Pokemon, for example, you could feasibly fight something 5 levels over you. Whereas in this game...
Especially if you have the right type.
Yeah, whereas in this one, it is merciless if your level is off. To the point where, yeah, just fighting something higher level than you will just destroy you. Well, we are just abusing Affluent Beleth.
So what are her abilities? She seems to have a lot of stasis fields or electricity, or...
So she is a, she's specifically like Shulk is built to abuse knockdown and topple effects. And does so to rather great effect. I gotta make sure to switch Reyn to be middle though.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
You're toppled.
We got knocked on a butt. Excuse me. Excuse me, none of that. We're getting these team attacks constantly. So she's got Air Fang that inflicts break. And then Reyn specifically has Wild Down that topples anything with break. So we can do that. And then we can immediately go into I guess I'd do 0 gravity, but I guess we don't have that. So she has Spear Blade instead.
Okay, so a couple more enemies left, but then
Yeah,
you'll be
they're
able
easy.
to open that gilded chest.
Let's see, wonder how often do you stream on Twitch?
Pretty much daily.
Always. Yeah, it's every day.
With the exception of some days that you might take off,
There are a
but
couple
it's
of days
very
where I
rare.
will take a day off. My problem is, like, I have an infinite workload where, like, it feels like when we were younger, games were coming out all the time, but most of them weren't that important or interesting. And
There
even
are
when I was
games coming out constantly now, and they are all over the place, from AAA to indie to...
Mhm.
Yeah, it's... Back in the day... Well, first off, a long, long time ago, indie games didn't really exist. You had the Flash games that people would make and put onto Newgrounds,
Yep.
things like that.
And
But-
most of those were fairly low quality. Some
Right.
were good, but most not.
They tended to be very basic point-and-click adventures, or things similar to, say, Game Boy games or old-school pixel games. But I remember there were fewer game studios, there were fewer big-budget games, and it seemed like, at least when I was a kid, a lot of educational stuff was being released, but people didn't really know about them until they hit the shelves at stores. You would go to the store and you'd go, hey, look, it's a new Barbie game, or hey, look, it's a new Nancy Drew. Or...
And I think some of that is just basic, like, you just weren't paying attention because it wasn't as important.
Well, first off, when I was a kid, I didn't use the internet. And unless... I don't know if you would necessarily have gaming magazines.
Oh yeah, there were tons.
Well, for Nintendo, maybe you would have
No,
some.
like PC gaming and...
PC gaming?
Yeah.
Mhm.
What is it?
I can hear something.
What? I can't hear anything.
Maybe our sense of hearing isn't strong enough.
Low sounds. More than one. Watch out! Something's here!
What? Were those the Entia assassins?
Could have been. Or they could have been actual, like, true
Friend
Mechanis.
stop for Ricky. Oh, Ricky very hungry. And Ricky sleepy. If Ricky not rest now, Ricky not keep going.
Well, we can't have that, can we? We'll rest here before going any further. Melia, do you need to rest?
I am fine.
Good. Break time.
Oh, Ricky's so cute. Oh, fish?
What's this?
Hereupon Ricky have big fight with fish. Ricky win. Grilled fish taste yum yum. Ah, done eat too.
I
those
thought
little
you
stars.
said you couldn't move if you didn't rest.
Oh, Ricky very tired. But Ricky very hungry too.
How considerate of you.
Ricky not understand done.
Don't try to hide it. You realized Melia was lagging behind. She would never admit how tired she was. That's the real reason you ask.
Aww.
Now that's good fish. Even in this strange place, at least the fish tastes like it should.
Ricky glad done like yum yum fish.
Yeah, thank you.
Millie is tired, but Ricky tired too. And done not look happy.
What's this? Am I that transparent?
Ricky want to hear Dun story. Ricky listen carefully. For Ricky is the Heropon.
I'm not sure what that's got to do with it. Well, seeing as you're here, I'll tell you.
Yeah! Ricky listen.
I have a sister. Her name is Fiora.
Ricky, no. She wears silver armor. Shulk looked everywhere for her.
Indeed. Shulk and Fiora, everyone knows they like each other, but they're just not ready, I suppose. They're the perfect match, but if they don't hurry up and tell each other...
Even Ricky know that.
I suppose everyone does. But now Fiora has become... something else.
She forget Shulk. She forget Dun too.
She did. But Shulk won't give up that easily. Knowing that he's out there looking for her fills me with hope. I just wish I was there with him.
Dun take care of them.
Hmm?
Dun watch over Shulk. Dun watch over Fiora. That is all a Daddy Pon can do. Huh, Ricky make mistake. Dun not Daddy Pon.
Well, I am her older brother.
But just like Daddy Pon, watching over family. Same watch over. Dun do what he must.
Huh. Who would have thought it? I never imagined I'd be getting such advice from you.
Ricky have big family of Little Pond. Ricky raise and say goodbye to many Little Pond. Ricky knows some things.
You can say that again. I had you all wrong.
Where have all these character moments been? Where?
I mean, I'm out of this.
It doesn't look like the others are here.
Unfortunate. I hope everyone's safe.
Everyone's safe. Everyone's strong.
Ricky is right. It is simply a matter of when we will happen across them.
Everyone landed in the same area. They have to be around here somewhere.
Friends, look here. Ricky find it yesterday when Ricky goes scouting.
I wonder where this pipe leads.
Go! Ricky has feeling Shulk and friends are on other side.
Feeling? Well, I'm willing to give your knock-on instinct a try.
As am I. The pipe it is.
Also, people bring up a good point. The affinity points that we haven't done yet.
Right. We haven't done a single conversation yet, so those might have more of these.
Yeah, the heart-to-hearts.
Campside moments.
Yeah. We could take a look at them. I wish, honestly, that the heart-to-hearts did not have requirements. I get why they do. But, like... Yep, can't do that one. It's not that bad, but it's effort.
Well, the fact that you have to use them in conjunction with one another, like in the same party and such. I understand that that's how you build up their relationships, but what were...
The only game that I think does it well is the Tales of series, where there are just heart-to-hearts all over the place with no requirements, apart from you get to them, and the characters will just chat together. And it's really nice.
And imagine if we had actually been able to have all of those heart-to-hearts that we found throughout the story thus far. We would have had a deeper connection with all the characters and...
I mean, I'd still say I'm enjoying this cast a lot more than a lot of other games.
Oh, definitely. I love everyone in this cast. It's just... I wish that we had gotten more character moments.
Yeah. I think that's true of a lot of JRPGs, that either there are too few or sometimes rarely too many. But I think
considering all the time that we've spent grinding and in combat, I would like it if things had been punctuated by the discovery of one of these points, and at least it would have felt like getting to an area and finding the heart was worth it.
True.
Because instead we approach it and we go, oh, no, not ready yet.
A village in a place like this?
Melia!
Shulk!
Guys!
You're all right!
Yeah. And we found Fiora.
Dunban.
Fiora? Do you remember me?
Mm-hmm. Sorry if I made you worry.
It's all right. I'm just so glad you're alive.
Oh, dear brother.
Shulk, is that your childhood friend?
Yeah.
Congratulations. I'm glad
Oh.
she is safe.
Thank you. I couldn't have done it without you.
But
Or Melia.
how did you all get here? And what is this place, anyway?
Yeah, these are the...
These people
back
helped
on.
us.
Huh?
This is their home.
Your surprise is understandable. We are the Machina. The people of Mekonis.
He has a butt head.
Machina. You mean machine people?
You look as if you have many questions. But please, take a look around our village first. We will talk after that. I will be waiting in front of the building we call Junks.
It's interesting, though. You would think that mechanical people wouldn't take on a humanoid shape.
There's kind of a reason for that.
Mm-hmm. Because they could be anything. Unless they specifically wanted to look human so as to be socially accepted amongst humans, or to negotiate with, or be able to live alongside humans, but...
Yeah, I don't know. What party do I want? Well, I guess I was working on Sharla and Melia. I almost kind of wish Fiora could moonlight as a tank. Feel a little bit sorry that I just always have Sharla.
Mm-hmm. Well, because Riki can heal too, right? Who else can heal?
Riki can kind of heal. A lot of people say his heal is super OP, but compared to Sharla's healing, not really. Oh. Plot quest. People are saying go all-girl squad. Sure. This'll backfire.
Okay, so we have Machina. Machina weapons.
Barrow blades.
Wait, they're called murder
knives? What? Yup.
Soloist goggles, quadrille goggles, a bunch of goggles. Ooh, the Orion cap.
Oh,
That
she
looks cool.
specifically has her own stuff. We already have one of those apparently.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, so it looks like
So she uses the power goggles.
yeah, so she's got her own classification, including frame. Ooh, whoa.
Attack frame.
Haste 40%. Dang. I guess. The one thing is I don't want to spend too much money on this.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I got 700,000, so maybe it's not that big of a deal. Let's see. What are the benefits of these? We need to recreate Hom's body structure.
Hmm.
Oh, cannon drones, shield drones, sword drones, gun drones.
Can she launch them from her back then?
Yeah.
And use them to fight?
Yeah, it's the wing things that she's got going. Let's see. Buy a bunch of books.
Do we already have them?
Nope. They'd have a star next to them if I already had them and mastered them.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Change equipment. The other thing we might want to do is just get all of these. Oh. Oh, she just automatically equipped some or not all of them.
Wait a minute. That speed frame, it's just all flesh.
Hello.
No.
Hello.
No, no. We're not wearing
Boy,
that.
howdy.
We're not wearing that.
Damn.
We are not wearing that.
Damn.
No, we are not wearing it.
Hi. Ooh.
Those drones look nice, but you are putting back. You're going to do the cosmetics for the old armor. Because that is no.
We might want to actually here before we do too much.
Get her another armor, please.
I was gonna buy all the other ones real quick. Let's see how much is that. No, because here's the thing. We also have a bunch of cheap goggles that we don't have. I'm gonna buy them kind of wastefully just to get her some more skins.
It'd be interesting to compare her old character model with the post-Mechanis character model. I think they really accentuated her breasts and her hips.
Yeah, probably. I mean, let's be honest here. It's anime.
Okay, can we change the appearances?
Yeah, so...
Not speed for
here we
the
go.
chest or the legs.
I'm digging that. And the horn's a little weird.
Wait, what?
Huh.
So
it's the same thing, except for they cover the skin bits with an aura. Well, that didn't help.
Alright.
Is it the same deal?
Let's get... I like the gold.
Yeah, I'm liking those arms.
Those legs.
Yeah, those legs are
nicer,
good.
Though.
Let's see. Oh, these are feet.
Oh, that's the back. You're probably going to want the amber or the gold.
Oh, these. Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's buy maybe some chest plates. Let's see. I guess these probably matter almost more so than anything else. Let's see, you can see the lines, it's not skin. Yeah, that's a flimsy.
Mm-hmm. Huh. I mean, it's just silver.
Yeah,
okay.
The really pointy nips, though. And... yeah, see, all I want to do is find her basic cowling.
But in different colors.
Yeah, in the same kind of burnt... Well, this'll do for now. Okay. And we've got another heart-to-heart that we probably can't do. We'll just keep ogling them. They must be friends. How hilarious and kind of tragic would it be if there were just no heart-to-hearts between Fiora and Melia? They just refuse to friend. Wait, where's the
You have to talk with her.
person? I know I have to talk to her. Maybe... okay, I must listen to her.